Now, while India has imposed new restrictions on imports from Bangladesh, citing a lack of reciprocity and growing trade barriers, the Directorate General of Foreign Trade announced that Bangladeshi ready-made garments worth over $700 million in annual exports to India can now only enter through the Kolkata and Nhava Sheva seaports. Now, previously, 93% of these exports came through land ports in India's northeast. The new directive also bans land port entry of other key Bangladeshi goods such as plastics, wooden furniture, processed food and carbonated drinks through northeastern states like Assam, Tripura and Meghalaya. Fish, LPG, edible oil and crushed stone remain exempt. The move disrupts trade across 11 major land transit points and is seen as a step towards boosting local industries in the region under Atmanirbhar Bharat initiative. The restrictions follow Bangladesh's April 13 decision to block Indian yarn exports via land ports. Yarn, especially dyed and special varieties, makes up nearly 30% of India's textile exports to Bangladesh. The blockade disrupted supply chains for Indian textiles mills, forcing exporters to seek costly alternatives like container shipping. Additionally, India has accused Bangladesh of levying high transit charges. These restrictions have limited Indian exports largely to basic agricultural produce, stalling industrial growth in the northeast. In response, India has withdrawn a key transshipment arrangement that has allowed Bangladesh to route exports through Indian ports. The trade fallout comes amid worsening political ties after the exit of Sheikh Hasina, long seen as a close ally of New Delhi. The interim government led by Mohammad Yunus has faced criticism over human rights issues and rising tensions with India. Indian officials argue that Bangladesh has long benefited from free access to India's northeastern markets while restricting access for Indian goods. The latest measure not only closed land ports for several Bangladeshi exports, but also forced all trade to go through the narrow Siliguri corridor known as the Chicken's Neck. The New Delhi says it remains open to dialogue, but insists that trade relations must be fair and reciprocal.